Hey guys, and welcome to a new reading vlog. I just finished getting ready for work, so that's why I have my makeup on and everything. I have to finish getting ready, but I have some time, so that's why I wanted to pop in really quickly and film this intro into this week's reading vlog. But I do have reading updates in case you guys didn't see my last video. But I finished reading Pax's Journey Home, and this book, I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It is so good. I highly recommend it. It is a middle grade, and you will love it. It is very emotional. I will say though, if you were traumatized as a kid like I was watching Fox and the Hound, and there's that scene where the woman leaves the fox in the woods, that was traumatizing. This book is like that. It's just as sad, but it does end good. I will say the ending's really good. It ends really nicely. It's not traumatic or anything like that, but it is an emotional read. This book completely reminded me of that Disney movie Fox and the Hound. I will never watch that movie again. I grew up on that movie, but it is so sad. I will not watch it now. But this was good nonetheless. I don't know if I'm going to pick up book one, only because if part two was sad, I know part one is going to be just as emotional, and I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But I probably will pick it up. But overall, I still highly recommend this book. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm so glad that I read it. Also, I did receive my hard copy of Friends with a Monster. This was recommended to me by William. He actually has his own copy now, so we're definitely going to buddy read this. But this beautiful cover and this beautiful book, I cannot wait to reread this book. It is just a really beautiful story, and just look at the illustrations in here. I just love this story. I love the concept. Anybody could read this book. It is just adorable. It is so heartwarming and beautiful. It is just a really good story. So me and William are definitely going to reread this book pretty soon, I'm sure. So I decided to pick up this book, and it is called The Girl the Sea Gave Back, and this is written by Adrienne Young. I've had this book for a long time. This came out during the early years when I was first discovering BookTube, so I picked this up years and years ago, and I haven't read it yet, but I feel like I'm in the mood for something like this, so this is going to be my current read for now. I do have work today, and then tomorrow's going to be a little busy, but I do hope to start this pretty soon. And for my plushie, I am working on a little dinosaur, so I got started on this morning, and it's coming out really cute so far. I did go ahead and go with the blue glittery eyes. I don't know if you guys can see. That, but I did go with the blue glittery eyes, and I think he looks really cute. And he's a little wonky right now, but you gotta trust the process. I think he's gonna come out really cute, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and film this intro into this reading vlog, so I'll go ahead and catch you guys later. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day, and today I have the day off of work, which is very exciting because I have a lot to do today. Today I have a couple errands to run, and then I have a haircut appointment, but I do plan to dye my hair today, and then while my hair has the hair dye in it, I'm laying it set, I'm going to get some reading done, and then maybe later on this evening do some crocheting. We shall see. But I haven't done like a get ready with me kind of situation in a bit, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that in this vlog, and then hopefully take you guys along with me as I run some errands. I think that'd be really fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with my makeup. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I might be a little rusty. But I am using my Kat Von D Lolita eyeshadow palette. I haven't grabbed this palette in a while, so I figured why not go ahead and use it today. And I'm just going to do like a basic brownish type of theme or palette, however you want to call it, colors. But before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes. I like to put on my cover-ups. I use Maybelline number 118. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I do set this on my eyelid so that way my eyeshadow can stick a little better. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now that I have my foundation on my eyelids, to set the foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take my Airspun setting powder. I ordered this on Amazon, so I just like to grab some powder and just set the eyes so that way the eyeshadow stays a lot better. So I just take some powder like so, and then I just cover up the foundation. And now for the fun part, we're going to go ahead and play with some colors today. Like again, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I just like the brown colors right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here. It's like a really nice burnt orange. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to put kind of at the ends of my eyelid or towards the middle of my eyelids. I'm going to go ahead and take this more lighter beige color. So just right under this color that I put on, I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. And then lastly, for the outer corners of my lids, I'm gonna go ahead and use this really nice dark purpley kind of color. It's this color right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to the end of my eyeshadow. And that would be my last color that I use. And that's basically it. I don't do anything too crazy, but I do like a lot of color. I'm very heavy-handed with my makeup, so I just like the overall look. But I just take a little bit of this on this same brush that I use for the outer corner of my lids, and then I just kind of apply it to the ends. Just to darken up this brown, I do like to add a little darker shade over it. And that's basically it. I know it looks the same, but I just like to add a little bit of a darker tone over the lighter shades in the middle, because to me it just darkens up the overall look. Not too heavy, but I personally like that look. So then I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and buff everything out. And then what I like to do too is just to kind of, in the process while I'm buffing this out, I like to just dust off my eyelashes and my eyebrows just to kind of get the excess eyeshadow off. And that's it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take some white, but I'm actually going to use the white in another eyeshadow palette. So my little gingerbread palette here from Too Faced. I love this palette. This is the one I've been using basically this whole time since Christmas, I think. So I really love this palette. I've used it quite often for work, but I just take the white and I just like to put it under my eyebrows just to kind of finish off the look. And that's pretty much it. So then now I'm just going to go ahead and take my CeraVe moisturizing cream, and then I just take some Q-tips and I just like to clean up the excess eyeshadow before I set my face with foundation and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the excess and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned off the excess eyeshadow, and I went ahead and did my eyeliner just to save some time. But I do use my liquid eyeliner from Dollar Tree. I love this eyeliner. It's by LA Colors. It's just the liquid eyeliner that they sell at Dollar Tree. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm actually going to go buy some more today. So yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and take my collagen serum. I use this to kind of set my face for the foundation. This is also from Dollar Tree. I really enjoy using it. Usually I don't really care to like set my face with primer or any of that, but this actually works pretty good. So that's what I've been using. So I just put some on my face. And then to kind of just quicken up the drying process, I just take my fan here and I just fan my face a little bit. So yeah, this is what I typically use to just set my face. And it's been really hot. Today's actually a really good day. So I figured today I'd do like a little get ready with me, because usually when it's super hot and I need to get ready for work, I just want to put my makeup on as quickly as possible, because it is not a good feeling putting on makeup on when your room is super, super hot. So yeah, and then obviously I'm so excited to take you guys along with me. I will try to get some footage while I'm shopping. Hopefully it's not too crowded today in the stores, because when it's crowded, I just want to go in and go out. But I do want to go to Walmart today, and I do want to check out the books. I don't necessarily need to buy any books, but I do enjoy going through the book aisle. It just really makes me happy. So now that the serum is set, I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline liquid foundation number 118. She is running low, so I'm actually going to go buy more today. And I just put on just a little bit. I am getting better about using less product on my face, but I do like the full coverage look. I just can't help it. I just pack it on really thick. That's just something I do. I've always done it, but I just put it on my clean hands, get it warmed up, and then I just apply it to my face. And that is it for the most part. We are almost done. So now I'm going to set my foundation with my same Aerospun powder. I always use this. I buy it off of Amazon. I will link the products that I use in the description box down below in case any of you were interested. But I can only find this on Amazon. For some reason, I haven't found it at Walmart. I don't know if they sell it anymore, so I just order it online. But yeah, I just take my face brush and then I get some powder and I just apply it all over my liquid foundation to set my face. Now to contour my face, I just use my Anastasia, however you pronounce it, contouring kit. I've used this for many years now. I really enjoy it, but I'm going to go ahead and do a mixture of colors. So I usually use these 3 colors right here. So I'll just take a little bit like so on my angle brush. And then I just get a little bit of this dark shade right here, just a little bit. And then I just like to put a little bit on my hand here just to kind of line it up a little bit. And I just do my cheekbones and my nose. Usually I'll contour like around my forehead and under my jawline, but I've been kind of feeling now with my makeup routine, I always switch it up, but for now I just like to do my cheekbones and my nose, my jawline. I just don't contour that anymore. I just felt like it was looking too heavy. So I'm just switching it up, trying something different. But now for blush, I am going to go ahead and use my favorite blush of all time, which is from Flower Nose. This is from their chocolate shop. I'm not sure if this specific color is still in stock, but again, any of the products that I can find, I will link in down below. But I've used Flower Nose for quite some time now. I love them. Not sponsored, although I'd love to be sponsored by them. But this is such a beautiful makeup brand. I love it so much. I especially love their packaging. It is just so pretty and precious and girly. But I've used this a lot. It is my favorite blush. This is the only blush I use. So I just take an angle brush and I use this one. I believe this one's called Bedtime Story. Yeah, Bedtime Story in shade number 1. And I just love this blush. It is a very soft, like baby pink. It's very subtle, very sweet. So I really like to use that. So I just take some and then I just go over my bronzer. And then I take this other blush from Flower Nose, again, also my favorite color that I like to use, and I apply that over the Bedtime Story. This one is actually called, I can't even see it anymore because I've used it so much, Classic Ballet number 3. So this is from their Strawberry line. It is so pretty. Again, I love their packaging, but I do use this quite often, as you can see. So I just take a little bit on my fan brush here, and I just go over my same blush that I applied earlier. This one is a more brighter type of pink. So I just like to add a little bit on top. And that's all I do basically. And then I just take my setting powder once again, and I just put it all over my face just to kind of even everything out so I don't look so sharp. So now that that's done and my face is set, I'm just going to take a Q-tip and clean off my eyebrows just a little bit, like so. And then I just use my e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I just grab the brown, the darkest brown that's in here. I've used this for a long time as well, but it's just this brown right here, and I just like to fill in my brows a little bit. I'm not too picky when it comes to my eyebrows. I just fill in the gaps just to complete the overall look, but other than that, I don't do anything special. But I just like to get the excess off so it's not too dark. And now lastly, I do like to take my Coca-Cola highlighter here. I love this highlighter. It's so shiny and so pretty. So I just take my fan brush, and you can see I've used it already quite a bit, but I just take some on this fan brush, and I just like to apply it on my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose. And that is basically it. That is my makeup routine. I am getting better of applying my foundation not so heavy like I used to, but I do like the full-on look. I don't like my blemishes peeking through or anything, so that's why I'm getting better at it. I used to use a, what are they called, those beauty blenders, but it was making me break out for some reason, so I just went back to using my hands. I do wash my hands and everything. I showered this morning, so my hands are clean, and then I just apply my foundation as you guys have seen. But yeah, I'm just not using those beauty blenders anymore. It was just making me break out way too much. But I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my desk, and then I will catch you guys in a second. So now that I have my makeup on and I'm all ready for the day, I'm going to go ahead and start my book, because I have about an hour or so before I have to head out to the stores, which I will take you guys along with me. But I'm going to go ahead and start reading my book, which is The Girl the Sea Gave Back, written by Adrienne Young. So I'm very excited about this. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Throne of Glass magnetic bookmarker. I think it's very fitting for the book. I just think it looks really good together. So I'm going to go ahead and use this cute little magnetic bookmarker, and obviously I still love the Throne of Glass, so I thought why not and use this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do some reading before we have to head out for the day. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so far I have got up to chapter 2 in the book, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It seems very intriguing. I'm still getting used to the characters and getting used to the names because they're kind of hard to pronounce. But other than that, I'm very excited to continue reading. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here for now because I do have to change and get ready to head out for my haircut appointment. But yeah, I will update you guys later. Hey guys, so it's been a couple of days since I last updated the vlog, but I do have a reading update for you guys, which is really nice. I am now up to page 98, and I am on chapter 10, and I'm still very enjoying the book. I'm not gonna lie, the beginning is really slow and I'm still getting used to the whole magic system, but other than that, it's starting to pick up and it's getting really good now, so I'm very excited about it. I am gonna do some more reading later on tonight, but I just want to give a little reading update, and I'll give more of my thoughts and opinions as I go further along into the book. I'm still getting used to who's who, because in fantasy books the names are very hard to pronounce sometimes, and this is one of those cases, but I am really enjoying it so far, so I am going to continue reading. So yeah, that is my little update. I am going to film another reading vlog, so then I'll give you more of my thoughts and opinion in that vlog, but for now that is my update. But before I close out the vlog, I did do some shopping, so I thought it'd be really fun to end this vlog with a little shopping haul, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, I have this pretty nice big bag and it's full of goodies. I have some books, I have some yarn, I even have a comic book in here, so I'm just going to be pulling random stuff out and showing you guys what I have so far, or what I've bought recently. So let's just go ahead and get started. So will go ahead and start off with the items that I bought at Dollar Tree. So I got more of this beautiful turquoise acrylic yarn. This color, for some reason at Dollar Tree, it is very hard to find. So when I see it, I like to stock up on it. I do have ideas for these, so I'm really excited to get to this yarn pretty soon. But it's just this really nice acrylic yarn. And it's this beautiful turquoise color. I don't know if you guys can tell with the lighting, but it is turquoise and it is so pretty. I do have a lot of plans for this color, so I'm very excited about that. So I just went ahead and stocked up, and in total I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of this yarn. So I'm very excited about that, and I just love having this on hand. And yeah, so I have that. Now, makeup wise, I did pick up more of my black liquid eyeliner. This is also from Dollar Tree, and it's just in the color black. But I just love using this eyeliner. I use it all the time. I haven't switched up my eyeliner. This is what I use specifically, and this is by LA Colors. This works really well, so I went ahead and restocked up on this. I did have 3, but I opened up a bottle or a package recently, so that's why I only have 2 right now. But yeah, currently I'm using a new one that I just bought because I use it quite a bit. And then I picked up this really nice eyeshadow, and this is also by LA Colors, and it is this pretty brown shade. It is so pretty, and you can see the little pumpkin spice here. This is from, it says eyeshadow fall into autumn eyes, and this is in the color palette pumpkin spice. So it's really pretty. I cannot wait to use this, and I just love the packaging. Honestly, that's what caught my attention, was the packaging, and I figured if once I finish this up, I think I'm just gonna keep it because I think it looks really cute. But yeah, I just went ahead and picked up this really nice eyeshadow palette. And then I'm really into Wonder Woman. I haven't seen that movie, and recently I saw it, and I also watched part 2. I still think part 1 is a little bit better than part 2. That's just my personal opinion, even though I do enjoy part 2. I don't know, there's something about part 1, it just draws my attention and I really love it. But nonetheless, I did buy a Wonder Woman comic book. This was also at Dollar Tree, and this was $1.25. But I just love how it looks, the graphics. And I just like to have these on hand, and for that price, you can't go wrong. So I figured I'd open it up and then add it to my Funko Pops. I did buy Wonder Woman Funko Pops recently. I just need Wonder Woman. I have Steve and then the secretary. I think she's so cute. She's so adorable. And yeah, so I just thought this was very fitting, and I'd love to display this comic book on my bookshelves and then have my Wonder Woman Funko Pops lined up in front. I think that look really pretty. So I just thought this was really cool to have, and I just wanted to show you guys. And then sticking to yarn, I did pick up 2 skeins of yarn from Walmart. I'm very excited about these because I really wanted to use this type of green for a sea turtle. I think that looked really pretty. But this is in the shade Smoky Green, and it is just so soft and so pretty. I just love it. I'm so excited to use this. I haven't used this type of yarn in a little bit, so I'm very excited about that. And I just love, once again, the color. And this is in the Burnett Blanket. It is so soft, and I was just so excited when I seen this kind of green because Walmart has, or at least my Walmart where I live, they have a very small selection. So when I seen this green, I just jumped on it, and I was like, I'm going to keep this and store it, even if I don't use it right away. But I was just so happy I found this type of green because I do not have this shade, so I was very excited about that. And then I picked up this really nice chenille turquoise color. This is also in the Burnett Blanket. And to me, this was worth it because instead of buying so much of this at Dollar Tree and only coming across it like once in a while, I figured it was really a good idea to buy it in bulk like this. And that way I don't run out so quickly. And I prefer this over acrylic. I do love this yarn. I do like using it. I have used acrylic before, but I'm really into the chenille yarn right now. And especially the Burnett Blanket. It's just so soft and it's really good quality. So I just picked up this big turquoise color. I think it was well worth the price. And I believe this is in the shade Light Teal, which is very fitting to the color and very accurate to the color, I should say. But yeah, I really like this, so I went ahead and picked this up as well. I actually found one more of my liquid eyeliner in the bag, so yay, I have more. I actually forgot about that. But anyway, I did buy some books, and some of these are from Dollar Tree, and then the rest are from Walmart. They have like a $6 book bin, and I always like to filter through that just in case. And I was so happy when I found some of these titles because I think one of the authors, I have not seen her books in a hot minute, so I went ahead and bought some. But I'm not going to give like a full synopsis. I'll do that in like a book haul, so that's going to be separate. But I'll just go over the titles so that way you guys can see what I found. So for starters, we'll start with this one. This book is from Dollar Tree, and it is called Lady Jenny's Christmas Portrait, and this is by Grace Barrows. Sticking to the Dollar Tree books, this is called The Harbor, and this is by Katrin Enberg. And then we have this one. This one is called Endless Summer, and this is by Ellen Hilderbrand. Circus of Wonders by Elizabeth McNeil. Cafe at Beach End by Ryan Thine. Now, this author, I have not seen her name in a very long time. It's been a hot minute since I came across a Pam Jenoff book. Her books are so good. I highly recommend, if you haven't read The Diplomat's Wife by Pam Jenoff, please do yourself a favor and read that book. It is so good. Pam Jenoff is a very talented historical romance writer. Her books are heartbreaking, they're stunning, they're captivating, they're emotional, but they are so good. Highly recommend The Diplomat's Wife. If you haven't read that book, pick it up and read it. It is so good. But anyways, I seen Pam Jenoff's books at Walmart. As you can see, it was in the $6 bin. But this one's called The Last Summer at Chelsea Beach. And this looks really good. I don't know if it's going to be emotional, but I can almost guarantee it's going to be emotional because her writing is known to be emotional, heartbreaking, but it packs a punch. There's just so much in her writing. It captivates you instantly. So yeah, when I seen this, I just had to grab it. And then another stunning book that we have here written by Pam Jenoff. This one is called Codename Sapphire. And just look at this stunning cover. It's so beautiful. I am so excited to pick up another Pam Jenoff book because she is so good. And I actually need to rebuy The Diplomat's Wife. I don't have the physical copy of that book. I have it in my Kindle, but I need a copy of that book in the physical form because I just do. It is just so near and dear to my heart and one of my top 5 favorite books of all time. But yeah, I seen 2 of Pam Jenoff's books and I just had to pick it up. So I'm very excited to get to these. And I almost completely forgot to show you guys, but I did in fact finish crocheting my little dinosaur. This is the first dinosaur that I ever made, and I just think he came out really cute. I will leave a link in the description box to the YouTube tutorial that I'm following, but he just came out so cute. I just love his little spikes. And I'm just really impressed with it. This is the first dinosaur I ever made. So yeah, I think he came out really cute. So that is all for my little shopping haul. And I will do a separate video and I will do a little book haul for you guys. And I will talk about each book specifically so that way I can give you guys a better synopsis of what each book is about. But for now, I just want to show you guys some of the titles that I picked up in case any of you were interested. And I am going to continue reading, but I will continue that video or that reading vlog in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, guys, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and I look forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye.